All right, let me start this off by saying that I don't hate soda. Like as a soft drink, right? Like the beverage, a-okay, right? But what pisses me off is the fact that in the Big 24, all right, Big 24, people still drink Coca-Cola. Just not Diet Coke, right? Not Coke Zero. Not nothing. Nothing. Not even like the cream or the strawberry, just Coca-Cola, right? Because it's astonishing, right? Like you go out of your way to go and say, I would like a Coca-Cola plain, right? Because first of all, I think it's just an outright waste of the calories that you have to put in your body, right? As a functioning adult, why the hell would you spend it on a Coke? Like even then, just go to diet, right? Right? But even if you were there for the flavor, which I don't see the difference, but even if you're there for the flavor, why? Why? Why Coca-Cola? Right? Because the thing is, in the current world, right? Fun fact: we don't just have the one option. There's a suffocating amount of options to go for, right? And I'm not even saying you have to go drink Pepsi, but I'm saying like you have Dr. Pepper on the table. Hell, you have energy drinks, Mountain Dew. You have a plethora of options, and you go and buy a Coca-Cola. That's all you got. It's like if somebody asks you, "Oh, well, what do you want for breakfast?" "Oh, well, just like a piece of toast, maybe some butter." Right? It's like what is this opinion? It's such like a non-opinion. It reminds me of like whenever I see like an advertisement that is so like moronically horrible, something that's so stupid that it doesn't even like how did this get okayed, right? Something that would never make me want to buy anything ever in my life, right? But then I remember that because of the fact that it is an advertisement, it has to like statistically be like there has to be enough people buying it, right? Like that has to exist, right? In the same way, because Coca-Cola is like the most popular drink in terms of soft drinks like in the world, that means there is enough of you morons buying this day in and day out, which is astonishing. I don't get that. I don't understand it, right? Because like you have this endless world of flavor. And it's never gonna be enough for you. Right? You just want because what is it about it? Right? Me personally, right? I'm a Dr. Pepper drinker, right? I like diet. I like zero sugar, right? That's different, right? I like regular. I like zero sugar with cream. Look at all these options, right? And I'll go out of my way to choose different ones based on the scenario. But you know what? I've never chosen, never chosen a Coke, right? In fact, like I think it's almost deplorable. It's almost immoral to choose Coca-Cola because it's like you've thrown away just years upon years of research and development to try to make a better drink, and yet you still think that just like back in like the 20s they got it like on the dot. You think that just years of scientific development, years of progression, right? We put a man on the moon, but you could have gone back to that day and still had the exact same beverage of choice. That's ridiculous. All right, all right. Because I just it's it's like it reminds me of like my hatred of like accountants or just like the people that you just look at and you're like, how is this person real, right? Like, how is this just default human being, right? You know, because and like I don't even think it's because it's not like a health thing, right? It's not a it's not like a concern of like, oh well, there's aspartame in there, right? Like who gives a shit, right? Everybody's gonna die at like 70. It doesn't really matter what specific way you go about doing it, right? That's not my problem. But it's just I it's like just not having an opinion on something. It's just being neutral. I don't understand that. How do you not have like an opinion on anything? That's like saying, "Oh, so what's your favorite fast food restaurant?" Probably McDonald's. Really? Really? Because like, what does that tell me about you? Nothing. It tells me nothing, right? At least if you said something like if you say like, "Oh yeah, my favorite restaurant's you know Waterburger," I'm like, "Oh, okay, I can see how you got there. I can see what you value." In the same way that if you say that like, "Oh, I drink Mountain Dew," that's weird, but like that's something. It's a starting point. It's a personality. Base Coca-Cola? Hell, because even if it's like the only excuse, you think the only excuse that I could even possibly imagine is like you need something as a mixer for a drink because alcohol tastes icky, and so you want to put something in it to make it taste less icky, right? And like in that very specific context, fine, right? Fine. If you're going to use Coca-Cola in that specific context, then it's okay. But in every other one, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm never gonna get it because it's just why? Why can't we as a society come past this? All right, and it's like again, it's beyond just supporting like the Coca Cola company because I know some people are like outright dismissive of like I won't support them because like Coke's probably done some like horrible things in their past. Fine, right? That's like an actual reason to hate Coca Cola. I just hate the concept of like this is what I gotta drink. Yeah, I gotta drink all, but just a glass of nothing, just a glass of nothing, right? Because that's what Coca Cola is. It's just nothing. It's nothing, and it annoys me that it's somehow as popular as it is, despite the fact that it's nothing. There's no personality. There's no anything, right? I was struggling to even make a piece of art depicting Coca Cola because of how neutral it is. It is so unopinionated. It is like the definition of bin. It's such a baseline drink, right? It's like if somebody asks you, oh, so what's your favorite exercise? Probably a push up. Nobody's ever said that. Nobody's ever said that because it's like you're trying to imitate a human being. And that's what Coca-Cola is. It is merely an imitation of humanity. It is not an actual expression of individuality. And that's what pisses me off about it. Because it shouldn't make me this mad. I understand that it shouldn't make me this mad, but it does. And that's the point of this video. I just needed to vent. So to the girl in my class that was drinking a Coca-Cola today that pissed me off this much, no, I'm still thinking about it. I'm still seething. All right. But to each and every one of you that watched, thank you for watching. Sorry that I rambled. I don't expect this to get views. I don't expect this to even to even reach anybody's recommended. This was just something I really wanted to get off my chest because it grinds my freaking gears. All right. But regardless, thank you for watching. Thank you to like, comment, and subscribe. Down below, make sure to tell me what your favorite drink is. Gotta get my YouTuber engagement farm of the day. But regardless, thank you for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one. Goodbye.